Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Fala, meu povo. Estamos aqui para mais um episódio de Alan Wake. Manos, vamos ver o que vai rolar, cara. Já é o quarto episódio já.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Daqui que é o
Now,
tal.
Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
É. Essa daqui é a clínica que fica naquela parte de cima que aparece no início do jogo. Aquela... É um antigo hotel, né? Era tipo um hotel isso aqui. E aí virou uma clínica pra esse cara aí que ajuda os artistas. Só tem pessoas
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another
Problemas
shot,
mentais.
so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident
Ah,
with
isso
your
mesmo.
wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Aqui é... Onde ficaria o lago é pra lá, né?
Never get tired of this
Pra lá,
view.
pra aquele lado ali,
Very
ó.
inspiring, isn't it?
Exatamente esse lado.
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed.
madly inside my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah. Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but
I'll
it does
get him
involve
to the
some
head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Pô, cara, essa aqui é a representação do streamer? Que merda, hein? Isso me representa não, né? Pelo amor de Deus.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other.
Caralho, eles sabem coisa pra caralho,
She's
tá?
been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, God damn it.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Night Springs. Ué, tem um jogo de tabuleiro de Night Springs.
I want to go home.
Será que dá pra mim... Tá apontando alguma coisa ali, cara. Eu consigo ir lá fora? Cara, eu não consigo ir lá fora, velho. Mas tem um... Tá pintando alguma coisa ali, cara. Mano, o que deu a entender aqui, agora, é que essa aparição, sei lá qual que é o nome que dá pra, né, deixar, ela fez a mesma coisa com eles, cara. Essa bruxa, né? É uma bruxa, né? Tá fazendo isso com a gente. Pegando o nosso livro, nossa história e... sei lá. Não sei qual que é o objetivo, se ela tá só querendo roubar mesmo. Pelo que eu entendi, ela fez a mesma coisa com eles. E eles conhecem também o Zane, né? Cara, eu não sei qual que é o objetivo da bruxa, cara. Por que que ela faz isso com os artistas?
Gotcha. Doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa pra fazer aqui.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about
Hartman wanted me to
mullets.
write.
And when it's in
I
slow
knew I
motion,
couldn't,
they call
but
it
I figured I should
mullet
just play
time
along for
because
now.
the numbers
It was the
make
only
us
thing I could do with
marketing
Nurse
that
Birch
mullet
watching me
time
like a
is the
hawk.
hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers.
Aqui, ó. Tá desenhando aqui, ó.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Esse desenho é de quem?
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Tamanho desse lago. Vamos lá então, mano. Vamos seguir então.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Tá? Tem um urso aqui.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Mas aí é complicado, hein? Ah, aqui ó, mais um QR Code, galera. Se quiser dar uma olhada aí depois, só pausar o vídeo. Pegar o QR Code. Aqui eu acho que não tem mais nada, não. Não é que não. Vai pra cá, ó. Wake. Emerson. Ah, dá pra vir aqui, ó. Até videogame lançou do Night Springs. Isso. Isso daqui por algum acaso são as sombras? A gente vê? Parece, né? Tá. É. N. Será que eu consigo entrar nos outros quartos? Os outros quartos são mais padrões, né? Ah, esse aqui é o do pintor. Aqui não dá pra ver nenhum quadro, né? Pois é. Mano, vamos pro nosso. Pra cá, então vamos fazer a nossa parte.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
É, tá rolando a porradaria ali louca, né?
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Opa, tem uma página aqui,
It's
ó.
my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked mad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
Come out and
That's
face
where
the
he'd been
music,
keeping them.
Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
O cara que tava aqui.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
Tá.
We were on the
Tá lá em cima.
man. You think we haven't seen punks
Lá em
like you
cima.
before? Mortal
Vai aqui.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
corpo. Mulher. Tá. Tem um mapa. Bridge Falls. Mano, escrito aqui. Tem um lobo. Tá, isso aqui já me deixa um pouco pensativo. É, pessoas com sombras, ó. Eu já não sei quem é. Aí essas imagens aqui tem a ver com os inimigos nossos, né? Tem a ver com nossos inimigos. O cara desenhou, velho.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Vamos lá.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ele deu um sorrisinho, mano. Pô, tô com 6 balas só, velho. esse sinalizador aqui vai... Caralho, quase, velho. Ah, esse aqui é Night Springs. Night Springs eu já vi, já. Vai rolar mais do que o cara aí. Vai dar certo, velho. Bora. Agora corre, maluco. Tá de brincadeira, né, velho? Valeu, falou. Caralho, a casa, velho.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
A casa tá toda tomada por sombra, velho.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Carai. Qual é, cara? Vamos pra lá. Bora. Avisador, ok. Bora. Tá tudo certo aqui? Bora. Bora. Espilha. Ô, caralho. Nossa, velho, que susto, mano. Caralho, agora eu tomei um susto, velho, porque eu nem imaginava que o cara ia estar atrás de mim, velho. Nem escutei, velho. Caralho, mano. Nem escutei, velho, o cara passando aqui, mano. Isso aqui é rapidinho, né? Sai daqui. Caralho, velho. Vambora. Pra cá tem alguma coisa? Aqui. A munição. Aqui não tem nada. O revólver já tá carregado já. Caralho. Pera aí, cara. Agora fodeu. Caralho, velho. O Alan ficou preso na animação, velho. Caralho, que merda. Ô, porra. Opa, o jogo bugou. O jogo bugou. O jogo bugou. Nossa, o jogo... Pera aí. Caralho, o jogo tinha bugado feioso ali, velho. Caralho, o jogo tinha bugado feio ali, cara. Tá, eu vou jogar... Tem um sinalizador ali, eu vou usar o sinalizador, velho. Vou deixar ele vir. Porra. Pera aí. Porra. Ah, pera aí, cara. O cara tá difícil de matar esse aí, hein? Pô, vou ter que matar os pássaros primeiro, velho. Caralho. Foda, velho. Olha aí. Porra, eu tô apertando pra esquivar, velho. Caralho. O bagulho é atrair ele pra cá, pegar o sinalizador e tacar. Vou ter que esperar ele vir bem pra cá, velho. Descarregar o pente nesse maluco aí. Acabei com os... Aê, porra, agora foi, cara. Peguei todos os itens aqui? Peguei. Caralho. Ver se não tem mais nada pra cá. Às vezes vai que tem alguma coisa, né, perdida. Isso não tem, não. Tá doido, velho? É, não tem não. Vamos seguir, vamos seguir. Cara. Beleza. Algum item pra cá? Não. Tem luz ali, então dá pra gente salvar checkpoint aqui. Tem item pra cá. Opa, escopeta. Isso é bom. E não tem mais nada, é só escopeta mesmo. Podia ter uma munição de revólver, né? Pô, tá foda, tá? Modo pesadelo, eu pensei que não seria tão chatinho assim, né, cara? Ah, velho. Acho que veio na hora errada. Caralho, acabou a munição de revólver. Acabou o revólver, agora só tem 12. Escassez, hein, de item. Dá uma agonia, velho. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Vou acabar com isso aqui de uma vez, né, cara? Aqui a porta a gente pode esperar um cadinho. escrito. O jogo sabia que eu ia estar com escassez de revólver, né, velho? Será que aqui vai ter alguma coisa? Tem como passar por aqui, né, velho? Oh, caralho. Como é que você me aparece aqui, cara? Ah, velho. Aí não, velho. Ah, outro? Pô, mas esses... Vocês são ladrão mesmo, hein, velho? Tá doido? Ah, olha o que tava escondido aí, ó. Já temos a arma roubada. Já dá pra salvar nós. Munição de revólver que deve dar pra alguma coisa. Bora. E aqui tem bastante coisinha, cara. Sinalizador. Munições. Acho que o problema todo é esse, né, cara? Quando vem muito item assim... Ah, o Barry tá ali, né? Quando vem muito item assim, cara... Por mais que eu esteja precisando, mas a gente já sabe, né?
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Agora vai começar a porradaria mortal, né, velho? Agora deu ruim, porque... Sei lá, velho. Não sei o que vai rolar, não. Porra. Pô, tá de brincadeira também, né, velho? Caralho, vai pra lá, vai pra lá, vai pra lá, vai pra lá, vai pra lá. Porra, tem que usar essa merda. Abriu? Bora, 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 bora. Cadê?
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before. It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere with their phone. You just need to find it. Look out!
Roteiro.
God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Então não adiantou de nada eu guardar aquela outra munição de... Aquela munição de flare.
Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man!
Cadê ele?
Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that! Are you okay? I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here! Barry, it's a take-it! Use a flare, Barry! Oh! Yeah! Barry, are you alright? I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Ah, aqui é a fazenda deles aqui, ó.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting. Barry, just wait for me, okay? Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
Vai dar merda isso aqui.
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Ele tá com a 12? Com a 12. O bagulho é chegar rápido na fazenda pra não dar ruim. Tá. Pô, aí é foda, velho. Eu não tô com lanterna, não tô com nada, velho. Pô, tá de brincadeira, né, velho? Aí é sacanagem, mano. Cara, eu não tenho nenhum item pra me defender, velho. Tem nada que eu possa me defender aqui, cara. Pera aí. Olha isso. Agora deu ruim. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Eu vou morrer com certeza, cara. Pensei que a saída era aqui, velho. Cara, eu tô sem item. Não tenho item. A chance de eu ir de base aqui é grande. Com certeza eu vou de base, cara. Olha o tamanho do bagulho. Ah, velho, olha isso. Corre, Alan, pelo amor de Deus, cara. Para de ser sedentário, mano. Corre, meu filho.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Tá, mas... E aí? Pô, cara, não tem uma lanterna, nada aqui, cara. É sério isso?
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Portão. Tá safe.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Pelo menos uma lanterna. Só não tenho pilha. Isso vai dar ruim de tantas formas diferentes, cara. Não tá anotado, velho. Já tô vendo o nego ali na frente, cara. Fudeu, cara. Bora, liga. Ah, cara, para. Qual é, cara? Pô, aí é foda, cara. Bora, Alan, pelo amor de Deus. Caralho, velho. O Alan não corre, mano. Ele não corre. Não adianta. Pô, na moral, velho, se o Alan continuar sendo sedentário no Alan Wake 2, velho. Puta que pariu. Pelo menos eu peguei uma lanterna resistente aqui, velho. Tá bom. Dá pra aguentar mais tempo.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was moving, I could see the outside.
Pra que isso? A luz.
I had seen glimpses of it. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman diver like the suit. He was the one who got placing the badges on.
Cara, tem armadilha de urso por aqui. Só passar a lanterna na estrada que tá tudo certo. A gente enxerga. a luz aqui, mano. Vamos. Acender essa porra rápido.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the floor.
Com a 12, mano. Não entra não que vai dar merda. Não entra não. Só tô com a 12 agora. Vou seguir adiante não. Aqui não vai ter nada. Não vai ter nada não. Essa lanterna na estrada. Pra poder não ser surpreendido, né? Porra! Pera aí. Não corre. Não posso ficar gastando munição assim não, cara. Ainda mais com esses inimigos aí. Ô, porra! Acabei com eles.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Mary!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
É.
The front door was locked.
Subi então. Ver o que que é.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's simply the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Morreu. Gente, eu não sei se o áudio vai estar muito ruim pra vocês, é porque começou a chover agora, velho.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way. Near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Doideira. Assim, acho que aqui não tem mais nada, não. Tem item nenhum. Só isso mesmo. Ô, porra. Eu tomei dano da onde, velho? Essa é a minha ideia. Aqui não vai ter item nenhum, né? Poderia ter, mas... Pelo visto... Vai ter, não. Vamos pegar o carro, né? Vamos lá. Vamos lá pegar o carro. Tá, que eu nunca tinha vindo, não. Ah, agora sim. Agora sim a gente tá com a arma roubadaça, velho.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Uma parada pra cá, ó. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Se tiver item... Tá bom, cara. Tem, pô. Eu não tinha vindo pra cá. A última vez que eu joguei, não lembro de ter passado aqui, não. Tá. E agora que a gente tá jogando no modo pesadelo é uma boa, né? Dar uma luteada. Será que tem alguma coisa pra cá pra cima? Não foi nada a ver. Vamos continuar. Então que a gente pegou mais uma munição pra flare. Flare é bom pra caramba. Olha o carro do... O V8 aí. Olha aí, cara. Putz. Deixa eu ver. Será que é uma boa? Pode pegar o rifle. Bastante munição aqui, ó.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Será que aqui tem alguma coisa? Não. Vamos continuar. Vou pegar o V8 dessa vez. É só pra mim gastar munição, né, velho? Só pra isso. Nossa, olha o drift. Que a gente é do drift, né, mano? Ah, mano, o que você tá fazendo, Alan? Porra. Impressionado com esse maluco tem hora, velho. Como é que eu errei aquele tiro? Eu ainda tô em dúvida. Ai, ai. Tá, vamos virar pra cá então.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
Ué, não é que ligou o negócio? Vambora então. Peraí. Porra. Ah, velho. Qual é, cara? Porra. Os caras não dão brecha pra... Pô, é foda, velho. Não dá pra... Pega a porta. Porra. Opa. Então só vem. Porra, aí você tá de... Olha isso aí, cara. Olha isso aí. Olha como é que o cara... Porra, aí é foda, velho. Bora. Qual é, cara? Porra, mas o cara demora a puxar o sinalizador, velho. Porra, Alan, tá de sacanagem, né, velho? Caralho. Bora, bora, bora. Ver se tem algum item bom pra mim aqui. Tem muita coisa. Aí, Barry, porra, aí sim, cara. Carai. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Errou. Bora então, vem. Posso pegar o item aqui em paz? Pera aí. Pera aí. Ai, ai. Porra, pera aí. Pera aí. Caralho. Nossa, velho. Agora não teve jeito não, velho. Aê.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Será que eu pego a escopeta pump, cara? Será que eu mantenho no rifle, cara? Deixa eu ver quantas munições que eu tenho pra escopeta. Dependendo da quantidade de munição, eu vou de escopeta, velho. Levar a escopeta pra garantir, vai dar ruim. É isso, peguei todos os itens daqui. O rifle vou deixar, porque agora eu tô com a escopeta. Tem mais munição. Eu preciso de munição, né, cara? Bora. Necessito, né, cara? Cara, eu tô bem municiado dessa vez, cara. Tô bem municiado.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Tá, aqui. Já vi até o interruptor ali em cima já. Vai para a casa dos Andersons.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Pô, é sacanagem, velho. Ozzy Osbourne, pô. Caralho.
Sleep. We all spend the third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a way
real
of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
real life.
Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
Cara, 32 munição de 12. Eu tenho que subir, né? Passe pelo celeiro. Tem até um caixão aqui, cara.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ilha é uma boa. Ver se tem mais alguma coisa pra cá. Porque... Isso aqui é um quadro de show, né? Olha aí. (1975) Bacana, cara. Era famoso mesmo. Vem então. Vem tranquilo. Bem tranquilo. Sem se afobar. Mais um. Próximo, próximo. Ok. Pô, perdi uma munição, velho. À toa. Mas o gordinho mesmo não ajuda, né? Caralho. Vem. Bota a cara. Pô, o Barry... Porra, tá foda, hein? Olha isso, cara. Ele já tá lá na frente e eu me ferrando aqui atrás. Que gordinho desgramado, rapaz. Cadê ele? Tomei dano ainda. Olha aí, cara. Peraí, peraí. Foi isso, todo mundo? Essa granadinha salvou, tá? Salvou muita coisa. Olha isso, cara. Ele tá... Porra, você nem espera, hein, gordinho? Tá foda, hein?
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Eu que tenho que ter o trabalho duro, né? Eu que tenho que me ferrar aqui pra poder meter o pé.
Be careful, Al!
Be careful. Como se fosse adiantar muita coisa. E só falar. Que isso, cara? Assim você me pega desprevenido, mano. Porra. Porra. Pô, me imprensou na parede aqui, cara.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
O cara me encurralou ali também, né, velho? Porra, tá doido? Vai ter mais um, não? Super lanterna, super holoforte na mão. Esse aqui é o quê? Três alcalinas. Caralho, holofote resistente. Ah, não, peraí, eu já tô usando holofote resistente, né?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Gerador aqui. Já tô lotado de pilha. Bora.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Tá, uma motosserra aqui, isso me preocupa. Show. Mais itens. Cara, essa colheitadeira aqui, cara. Não tá me cheirando bem. É, eu tava certo. De fato. Eu acho que com essa lanterna aqui é mais fácil de cuidar, cara. Tem que eliminar essa coisa primeiro, velho. Essa colheitadeira aqui. Ai! Nossa, quase vem. adianta não. Vai tomar. Pô, a 12 ela é mais fraca que o rifle, né? Agora que eu tô vendo isso aqui. Agora que eu prestei atenção aqui, velho. Podia ter deixado o rifle, né? É. Aí a gente abre aqui, né? Aí, ó. O jogo tá dando uma lagada porque, né? PCzinho é uma máquina.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Tem que encaixar a chave ainda. Do caralho. Ah, tá aqui, ó. Aqui, será que tem algum item interessante pra nós? Vamos destrancar esse maluco. Bora.
Hey, let's go, man.
Deixa eu passar na luz aqui, que essa luz aqui me chama a atenção. É, mas essa luz aqui não adianta de nada, né?
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla.
Come on, one more game. Let's do this thing.
Ok. Vamos entrar então, né?
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
E deve ficar pra cima. Asgard, the Valley of my Shadow.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Mais um manuscrito aqui. Mas onde ficam os disjuntores, né? Opa.
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Aqui, ó.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you
couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the rest
doidão, velho.
Coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Amanheceu. Tá relembrando.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Olha lá, o bicho voltou ali, ó.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Essa parte a gente não lembra, né?
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Caralho.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You...
Caralho, ela...
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Tá toda molhada, gata. Tadinha.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Ela percebeu.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because of
O Zane aí, cara.
to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
E aí que acontece
It's my fault.
a bagunça.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Ô, porra. Do nada o policial apareceu lá, velho. É isso aí, família. Mais um episódio finalizado com sucesso. Fim do episódio 4. Está chegando Alan Wake 2. Vou estar fazendo live na Twitch, tá? Lógico, vai virar série também aqui no canal do YouTube, né? Vai ter vídeo também. Mas... o primeiro jogo não tá sendo feito em live, só vídeo só, né? Eu já falei nos outros episódios, né? O Alan Wake Remaster. Eu tô fazendo ele só em formato de vídeo. E o Alan Wake 2 vai ser feito em live e também em forma de vídeo, né? Depois que já tiver zerado na live, eu vou transformar ele em forma de vídeo. Vamos editar e vamos postar aqui no canal também, pra quem não conseguir assistir nas lives, né? Galera, tamo junto. Até o próximo episódio. Faltam 2 episódios agora pra gente zerar o Alan Wake Remaster. E aí sim, partir pro Alan Wake 2. Os vídeos vão estar atrasados, tá? Então muito provavelmente não vai ter lançado o último episódio do Alan Wake 1 quando eu começar a jogar o 2. Que eu atrasei um pouquinho. Mas não faz mal, né? Dá pra resolver. E é isso, galera. Tamo junto, valeu, falou. Até o próximo episódio.